We'll take a survey of how long it takes in each state, because you've got several states represented here. Unofficial election results are usually available in the state of Nebraska, across the state in virtually all races, election night. But there are provisional ballots that have to be reconciled for a week, for the week following the election. And then the election is certified shortly after that. So we're doing pretty well. And I can't speak to India, don't know about the situation in India, but we have our unofficial results on election night. In virtually every election, I anticipate that we'll have that this year as well.
I agree with what Robert just shared with you. Most of us do have them on election night, the unofficial results. But we are seeing such a polarization in our election process right now. We have many more races now that are so close that until we have a chance to do the checks and balances that you want us to do, we're not in a race to give you the official one. So if it takes us a week, then it's better to give you the accurate number than to jump ahead. And I had a congressional race a few years ago in Iowa that 6 votes determined the winner. So I guarantee you, we were counting those a couple times just to make sure we had the right winner and we got done at the end of the day. So we want to make sure that happens. And with human error and things along those lines, we really do have to do those extra checks. So be patient. And I tell the media this, I tell the public this. I said, we want to give you accurate results. It's not a race to get it out at 10 o'clock because the polls close at 8. So we need a little more time. We're going to take it to make sure we get it right. Thank you.
Some other things to keep in mind, in my almost 8 years as Secretary of State, I can't remember a race changing from the unofficial results to the official results after the certification process, unless it was like a 5-vote margin at the time. So I think everyone here, we're getting unofficial results out. You probably know 99% of the races by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Which is great. And I thank our poll workers that help us do that. We do have to remember something. There are young men and women across this globe that are defending our freedoms. They don't have great mail service. We have to make sure that their ballots count. So under federal law and state law pursuant to that, there are a handful, generally speaking, sometimes more depending on your jurisdiction, of overseas military voters that have to postmark, have to have that sent before the election. But there are a handful of ballots that we can sometimes get by Friday at noon after the election. And I believe in getting quick results out. My colleagues do, but we all believe in getting it right. And we believe in making sure that every American, no matter where Uncle Sam has sent them, has the right to participate in our elections. But I would just say that with this cross-section of election administrators, unless it's a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 10-vote difference, the results are known of the election. And we get those results out.
I would just say in South Dakota, we had one county that needed to hand count all of the ballots. So that took about till 2 a.m. for a primary. We have just under 600,000 voters in South Dakota, so a small amount. So we're looking for a lot more people to participate in the general election, but our election night reporting is pretty darn accurate, but we have on there unofficial results. So we know you guys want the results and we try to get them out there as soon as we can. Thank you.